If you've ever screamed into the void, "What the hell is happening to my body?" You're in the right place. Today, we're doing a no BS breakdown of the key hormones running the menopause show. We have estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone. What they control, how they change, what symptoms show up when they start packing their bags, and the hormone replacement options that actually exist. So let's go get hormonally honest. I'd like to welcome you to MenoSpark, the podcast that helps women reignite their spark through perimenopause and beyond, with a focus on holistic health. I'm your host, Allie. I'm a board certified sexologist, menopause care provider, integrative wellness coach, and your go to guide for navigating the wild, weird, and wonderful ride that is midlife. If you're new here, welcome. Be sure to hit that follow button so that you never miss an episode. And if you're returning, thank you for being a part of this amazing community. Additionally, if you're feeling stuck and want some personalized support to get your energy, libido, maybe your overall wellness back on track, please visit Menopause Wellness and explore my 30-minute menopause wellness appointment. It's like a menopause reset button, and who doesn't need one of those? For those of you who would like to be a guest here on one of my Spark sessions, please see the links in the show's notes. For those of you who have already sent me an email or applied via the forms, I am going to be getting a break from schoolwork in July. So I'll be able to go through everything that's been sent to me and reach out. I appreciate you and your patience. So, our topic for today, hormone breakdown, what's really going on in your midlife body. When I started perimenopause in my 40s, I was I was by myself. The doctors were of no help. They just said, "Oh, you're just getting older," or "Oh, you're just stressed," or "Oh, it's just COVID," or "Oh, you're just a school bus driver, and life is just crazy." Nobody said perimenopause. Nobody said any of it, and I suffered by myself until jumped in and did my own research. I was most certainly my own advocate, as you should be as well. And I learned about menopause. I became a menopause care person, a care support person, and I have found what works for me and what doesn't work. And by me talking about these hormones with you today, I'm hoping you understand what's going on with your body and your hormones, and that you're able to use this information to be informed when you go talk to your doctors. All right, so let's meet your hormones. We have estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, who they are, and what they do. Well, our estrogen is the multitasker. Controls menstrual cycles, keeps our vagina lubricated, supports skin, bone, brain, and mood, regulates cholesterol and helps blood vessels stay flexible, affects our memory, focus, and the serotonin system. Hello, mood swings. Progesterone is the calmer, gentler hormone. It helps regulate sleep, mood, and anxiety levels. It balances estrogen and prepares the uterus for pregnancy. It keeps things cool, calm, and collected. Testosterone, this is not just a male hormone, guys. We have it as well. It supports our libido, muscle tone, strength, energy, confidence. It affects cognitive sharpness and drive, often forgotten in women's hormone talk, but it makes a huge impact on our lives. So, what happens when they leave the party? Well, when estrogen declines, that's when our hot flashes and our night sweats start. We have the vaginal dryness and discomfort during sex, maybe even pain during sex now. We have mood swings, irritability, brain fog, dry skin, thinning hair, weight gain, especially the belly fat, and an increased risk of bone loss and heart issues. When progesterone declines, and this usually starts earlier than our estrogen declining, we have anxiety, insomnia, racing thoughts at night, irregular periods and heavier bleeding, increased irritability or instability, PMS symptoms, and they suddenly feel very extreme. When testosterone declines, low libido or sexual interest, decreased muscle tone and energy, fatigue that sleep does not fix, less confidence, mental fog, and lack of motivation. So, hormone replacement therapy 101, the types of HRT and how they're delivered. So, the types of hormones used in hormone replacement therapy. We have bioidentical hormones. These are chemically identical to your body's own hormones. Um, they're usually compounded or FDA approved. Bioidentical deals with three different plants. I know there's wild yam, alfalfa, and I think soy, but I knew the third one, but right now I'm not remembering what it is, but there's three. Then we have the synthetic hormones. They are motivated versions of hormones, and they're often found in traditional prescriptions. So if you get traditional HRT, it is a synthetic hormones usually made out of pregnant horse urine. Okay. Then we have combination therapy, which is estrogen and progesterone for those with a uterus. They'll put those two together. And this is to prevent endometrial cancer. And testosterone, if it's ever offered, is offered off label for women because we are not men. That is why. So, the different forms of delivery, we have the pill, of course, taken orally, easy, but it can affect liver function and clotting risk. We have the patch, which is transdermal, applied to the skin. It bypasses the liver. We have the cream or gel, absorbed through the skin, offers customizable dosing. We have pellets implanted under the skin, slow release over months. We have vaginal rings, suppositories, tablets, or creams. These are targeted relief for dryness or um, urethral symptoms. And there's no thing as one size fits all, right? We're all different. We all take our hormone replacement therapy if we do take it in different formats. All right. The best option is the one that fits best for you. So, should you do it? HRT or BHRT is not for everybody, but it is not as dangerous as we were once told. Okay? There are plenty of outdated studies that doctors seem to rely on. There's much more relevant and updated news on this. It's all about weighing benefits versus risks, knowing your medical history, and working with a provider who listens. I personally cannot take hormone replacement therapy because of the risk. My risks, personal risk, way outweigh my benefits, unfortunately. But there are alternatives. There are herbal support. If black cohosh and ashwagandha, unless you're like me and can't pronounce it, there are flower essences, lifestyle changes like strength training, clean eating, and stress reduction. There are essential oils and holistic symptom management. So, whether you choose hormones or holistic, the power is in your informed choice, not somebody else's fear. So, this week, I want you to track your symptoms. Are they emotional, physical, or both? Which hormone may be behind them? The more you understand your inner chemistry, the better you can advocate for your own care. Today we talked about hormones, what they are, what they do with us, what happens when they leave us, to have you be more informed when you speak to your physician about your health. Okay? And I want you to remember, you're not imagining your symptoms. You deserve support, not skepticism. It's okay to ask for what you need and let go of needing permission to validate your experience. If today's episode hit home, I see you, I've been there, and I promise there is a way forward. Please don't walk this road alone. You are worthy of healing, connection, and joy. And I want to thank you for hanging out with me here on MenoSpark today. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you found this helpful, please share it with a friend, leave a review, and make sure you're subscribed. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Substack. I'm at Substack at the Menopausal Minute for even more tips, tricks, and inspiration. And if no one's told you this today, let me be the first to say it. You are fabulous. Remember, you're not alone on this journey. Until next time, keep that spark alive. You deserve it.